The Crow remake director Rupert Sanders banned firearms on the set of the movie. The original 1994 Crow had a disaster surrounding firearms, and Sanders mentioned that safety was his utmost top priority on the set of the remake.
Safety first!
The 2024 version of The Crow banned guns on set after what happened in the 1994 version of the film. Reimagining the classic 90s film made 30 years earlier, The Crow sees Bill Skarsgard play ericdraven, a man who seeks revenge post-mortem after he and his partner are brutally murdered. The original Crow starred Brandon Lee in the ericdraven role, who tragically died from wounds he sustained on set as the result of a firearms malfunction from a previous bullet that remained in the gun and injured Lee when a blank was shot at him. Speaking with Variety, director Rupert Sanders explains why guns were not used on the set of 2024's The Crow. Here's what Sanders said. "Safety is a #1 priority. Film sets are very dangerous. There are fast-moving cars with cranes stuck on top, there are stunt guys falling on high wires down steps, even just walking around a set at night with rain machines and lights, you're working in an industrial environment, so it's dangerous, you have to be safe. The first day I met the special effects department and the armourer, who was great in Prague, they were very safety conscious. They follow all the same guidelines as the military when dealing with weapons, but I didn't even want to risk that. So I said categorically, we will have no firing weapons on set, which means we didn't have one gun that could have a live round or blank round anywhere near it ever, so that no projectile could go in. They're all airsoft guns, and some of them are just rubber or metal decoys that are functional but have no firing mechanism. The beauty of the airsoft is that the slide of the Glock will still move back, but then you have to add the shell casing. You have to add a muzzle, flash and smoke, but that was a price worth paying. It took a fair bit of money out of my very limited visual effects budget, but I think it was worth it. The visual effects on the movie were very much in camera. We were mainly a location shoot with set extension, so you have to balance where you spend the money when you don't have a massive budget to do visual effects. But to me, that was a very worthwhile spend for everyone's safety and comfort going into this project.
Wet powder.
While guns would have already been controversial on this set because of the Brandon Lee shooting in the 90s, guns on set have become even more controversial in recent years because of the Rust shooting. Filming for the movie Rust back in 2021, actor Alec Baldwin was holding a gun when it accidentally fired. This gunshot ended up wounding director Joel Souza and killing cinematographer Helena Hutchins. The gun Baldwin was holding was not supposed to be loaded with any ammo, and as a result, this killing has led to a highly publicized lawsuit.
Upon manifest necessity. Further, the sanction of dismissal is warranted in this case.
The Crow movie has also been subject to enough controversy even without the potential gun drama relating to the Rust lawsuit. Lee's death on the set of The Crow martyrized the actor to a degree, leaving his performance a beloved aspect of the original film. This led to several people thinking that The Crow should never be remade, a problem that was only further emphasized by the fact that the first images for the film left people wondering about the remake's artistic merit. For these reasons, it's a good idea that The Crow avoided the use of any firing weapons on set. Not only do the past disasters emphasize how vital this choice is for actors' safety, but avoiding a gun also avoids any of the same type of controversy that The Crow and Rust faced. Sanders' version of The Crow has already been saddled with plenty of controversy and naysaying, so keeping everything as safe and unobjectable as possible was the right way to go.
Is such a thing even possible? Yes, it is.
With all that said, I still stand by what I've said on this movie for the longest time. I don't see the point in creating a remake of the original. I don't think there would be anywhere near as much hostility towards this project if they took another Crow comic like Flesh and Blood or Death and Rebirth, but to remake Brandon Lee's Crow is a slap in the face to people who love the original. Like me.